Okay, we got listener questions this week. So our old friend Ron B, he writes in, and he had a question in regards to Elden Ring, actually. Ron B says, with the release of Elden Ring to absolutely rave reviews, I have a question. You've likely had some discussion about this before, but do you think From Software and other developers who go with the same style are making a huge mistake when it comes to their Souls-like games? Everything about Elden Ring interests me. The story, the massive open world, the exploration, the fact that it's so well reviewed, but the gameplay style means it has the potential to literally take hours to beat one boss, which means I'll likely never play it. It's not the difficulty like a lot of detractors of critics of the games might suggest. I'm just grown. I got kids. I got
Hmm.
responsibilities. I don't have the kind of time to invest in that small of a portion of a single game when there are tons of other games I want to get to. What are your thoughts? He wants to
Mm.
know. What are your thoughts, sir?
I don't think that they're making a mistake because it's been working for them since time immemorial. it's been working for From Software for so long. Their fan base is so hardcore.
Hmm.
You wouldn't believe how many people I heard audibly today when I was out and about say, "Yeah, I'm buying Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm gonna go get Elden Ring. Hey, you play Elden Ring? Elden Ring, Elden Ring." Whoa, 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 whoa." And it's just like it's everywhere. Like they don't care. They want to be punished.
Hurt me more.
Right. Exactly. As far as like financially, I don't see a mistake in it at all. As far as like getting new players on board, yeah, because like you got somebody like me who's just like you, Ron. I've got kids, I've got a lot of other things that I have to do besides play your game and get my ass kicked for hours and hours on end. It's just so hard for me to get into them. I tried with Sekiro. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, Sekiro, you can parry, do all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff. This might be a
Mm-hmm.
bit easier. Dead.
Mm-hmm. No. Yeah.
Bloodborne. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this. Dead. And it's like, I know these games are amazing. I know they're good, but I just can't do it. And not because I'm not able to put in the work to get good. It's
Mm.
just I don't want to. There's
Doesn't
no
appeal to you.
benefit for me. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't appeal to
I
me.
get it. I mean, we play games to have fun, right? We play games
Yeah.
to relax. We do play the games for the challenge in a way. And I think it depends on what your ratio to all these things are and whether it aligns with a Souls like. I mean, to your point, maybe it doesn't affect them financially as far as they make enough money, but I would say that they would make more money if they did have more universal appeal. But what they may sacrifice is the enjoyment of their hardcore fans and
Mhm.
the loyalty of the people that are there because they know they're going to get that consistent experience.
Mhm.
So they have a choice to make. And I think at the end of the day, if they're making the game that they want to make and they're making it exactly how they want to make it, and their goal isn't to be universally liked or appealing, but to deliver a very specific experience, that's perfectly fine. I do,
Mhm.
like you, Ron, I am very interested in the aesthetic of Souls like games, and I lament the fact that I can't get into them as much as I would like to based on my love for the aesthetics. But similar to you guys, it's not really a time thing for me because clearly I can sink a lot of fucking time into a video game. Oh my God. But it is the gameplay versus the reward for, you know what I mean? Like for me, I just feel actively discouraged. I feel like I don't belong. I'm not a
Mhm.
resident of that area. I'm not even a renter. You know what I mean? I don't even occupy like a small portion of the street where I can beg for coins. I do not
Right.
belong there. When I go there, I am constantly reminded I do not belong. And then when I fail, which I'm not afraid to fail in a video game, I am okay with dying or having to try again or having to learn, but it's just the way that the game treats you when you fail. I don't like that it dangles the experience I've gained up to that point and potentially you can lose it forever. I don't
Mhm.
like the example of Sekiro where the whole world gets diseased. I don't enjoy that level of insurmountable difficulty where the reward is just more of it. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's one thing to make your game hard, but it's another thing to make it hard, make it nigh impossible to get through without dying multiple times, and then punish you with increasing severity as you die.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's what Elden Ring does, but if it's anything like any of the other Souls like games, and it seems to be, if somebody wants to be honest with me and tell me I'm wrong, because people have just straight up lied. Like there are people out there that are like, ah, and again, to my particular friend who may be listening, I don't think he does though, because I don't think he listens to gaming podcasts. A friend of mine told me that Sekiro is easier than Ghost of Tsushima on lethal difficulty. And that is a lie straight from the pit of hell. Do you know how I know it's a lie straight from the pit of hell?
Because I
Because I
beat Ghost
beat
of
Ghost of Tsushima
Tsushima.
on lethal difficulty and I had fun doing it the entire time, even if I was dying over and over again on certain duels. I did not enjoy my time with Sekiro once I reached a certain point in the game where it decided that it was done not kicking my ass and
Hmm.
then just didn't relent up to a certain point. So, no, the games unfortunately are not for people who have a certain ratio of gameplay versus struggle. And it's unfortunate, but again, if that's the game that they're making, then no, I don't want them to change what they do. I think it would be cool if they included a difficulty mode, but if it
Yeah,
made
classic
them,
mode and casual mode.
yeah,
Period.
but if it somehow dampened their spirits to make these games that they love and put a wrench in things, that's the start of a slippery slope, I think, in morale. And they're going strong. They're making games that they love, and you can see a lot of artistry and passion in these games. And
Hmm.
I don't want that to be sacrificed because it's a bit gatekeepy with its difficulty. There's too many other games out there.
I'm excited that I can't get into the Souls games
Oh yeah,
because it just means I have time for other games. Like it's just
I guess that's
it's
true.
okay for it not to be for you. It's okay,
Yeah, yeah.
but I would like a difficulty mode.
Yeah, I do feel the sting of not being able to play them though, because they do look cool as fuck.
They
You know what
look
I
so
mean?
fucking
They look
cool,
so cool.
especially Bloodborne. I'm like, that looks fucking like the game looks amazing and it plays
Yeah.
amazingly, and I'm just like,
You and I and Ron, we probably have the skill to get through it. We do.
mm-hmm,
I don't doubt that we have the skill to get through those games, but I don't have the mental constitution. I don't. I just don't. I don't
yeah,
have psychologically what it takes. It is not fun for me, and I play video games for fun. I'm sorry. It's just the way
yeah.
it is
What
what it
if
is.
they what if they made like casual mode like DLC? You had to pay for it.
I'd buy it because I already have a lot of Souls games. It would be much for me
Yeah,
to go
it's
ahead and
like
just
for
spend the
extra
extra.
$5, the enemies do less damage,
Yeah.
and also you don't lose all your experience when you die. Literally, those two things,
Yeah.
I would play the game.
Hell yeah. Capcom actually does that in a way. For $5, you can buy all the unlockables for like the Resident Evil remake games.
Hmm.
I don't really think you need to in those cases because I don't think the games are that hard, but some of the post game stuff can be difficult, like the hunt mission, I think, in Resident Evil 2. So, I mean, if it's something you don't want to waste time on, you could spend the extra money. I don't think that's terrible. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or Devil May Cry, you can buy those orbs. A million orbs.
I can't do that though, because I'm like, you can get those in the game though.
Play through the game and be good at it.
I don't like purchasing things that make the game shorter. It just feels weird.
Right.
It's like do you want to play this game less? Give us money. What the fuck?
Right.
Like, so, to me, like you said, with the Dark Souls thing that you just made up, that's not us playing the game less because we wouldn't play it at all if it wasn't for that. So that purchase makes sense. I'd do it. I would.